What's going on, everyone? TallenV back here, and today we are going to be covering a lot of stuff because part 2 of the Year 4 celebration has officially started. We have a lot of videos to make. I don't want to make just one big long video and put some timestamps in it. I want to make sure that we can break this up into about 2 or 3 videos. It's not a ton. I'm not making like 6 or 7 videos on just small little things. I want to make just simply about 3 videos that can cover every little thing, but that within their own topic and their own personal area, and we're going to go over all that stuff, okay? So for this particular video, we're going to cover the missions. The one after this that will be releasing about an hour or so afterwards is just simply the dates and everything for the extra events that are coming up, because a lot of people are going to be asking about that, because some of them are actually hidden, but you can find a way to find them. And then the third one we'll be talking about the EZA for Goku Jr. for Vegeta Jr. I'm gonna mix those two up. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna happen. And then we're gonna go into some other stuff as well. Okay. So this video is gonna focus purely on the part 2 missions, and I'm actually gonna retranslate the daily missions because I'm still getting to this day a lot of questions about that, even though they've been translated for so long. We did them in the video a long time ago and everything like that. So what I wanted to do as well is I still like using DBZ space to look at this because, again, it's a little bit bigger for you to look at and see exactly what reward matches up with what kanji. Make sure you do, connect the same kanji at least. Even if you can't read it, it's okay. Make sure that the kanji is matching up with the correct mission that you're seeing in game, okay? Then for certain missions, I'm going to have a clip on the side showing you exactly where you need to go, okay? Now, some of them, obviously, you're not going to need a clip, right? Some of them are simply just beat a stage. Okay, beat a stage, you're all good to go, boom. You don't need me to show you a clip of that or anything like that. But there are certain parts of these, especially within the daily missions, that require me to show you stuff. That way everyone can be like, okay, got it. I just got to go here, I got to do this, and it's going to work out, okay? So without further ado, let's get into all the missions real quick, okay? So daily missions that are up right now, okay? So anything right here that I just, obviously, unfortunately clicked the entire picture, but nonetheless, where you see my cursor right now, this is where the daily missions are. We've been seeing them since the beginning of the Year 4 celebration, okay? Very first one right here where my mouse is, I'm going to put it right in the center so you guys know exactly where it is use 15 act. Okay, pretty simple. This does not require any videos or anything like that. Go into a stage, use 15 act or stamina if you're used to hearing the global translated version of what act is essentially. But that's all you have to do, okay? Now, obviously, a lot of these always say, like, you can't do this in World Tournament, you can't do this in the EZA battles or anything like that, and it makes sense. I mean, the World Tournament's not even up right now, but for the EZA battles, you can technically go back into earlier stages that if you wanted to, say, grind out some medals to maybe Z-Awaken some other characters or anything like that. So these don't allow you to do that. Most of these missions never allow you to unless they are explicitly for the Extreme Z battles or for the World Tournament or anything like that. So for this one, for this very first one, just simply go into a story event, go into a Dokkan event, go into the orb, stage or whatever it is, and just beat it once. Most of them cost at least 15 acts to even do. You'll get this one automatically, and you'll get a Year 4 coin, okay? Very simple. This one, you should be seeing a clip up right now on the side of the screen. This is the new Hercule Stage that we have been doing since the beginning of the Year 4 celebration, okay? You simply have to go into this event and clear it once. You can only do it once a day, so you can't miss this. You really cannot miss this one, okay? This one's very simple. Again, just go into the event, beat it. It doesn't matter how you beat it, who you'll use, or anything like that. Just simply go into the stage, beat it, and you'll get 1 ticket right here for the ticket banner that's still up right now, okay? All this is going on, by the way, until the 5th of March, and then everything's gone, okay? So again, basically 11:59 p.m. on the 5th, Tuesday, Japan time, as you can see right up here, is when all this stuff will be going away, okay? Next, right here, Stage 2, Nikai Clear, okay? Very simple, don't need a video for this. Clear 2 stages. Doesn't matter which one. You're going to get it automatically just from simply going for the Mr. Hercule stage right here that you've been doing to get your 1 ticket. My recommendation, because I do this every single day when I wake up and turn the game on, okay? Go to the Hercule stage, okay? Second, go to the orb stage. Always want to get your free orbs, right? So boom, right there. There's 2 stages. You're all good to go, and you get a sleeping Kai. Very simple, very easy. You're all good to go, okay? Moving on to the next one. Okay, now this one I think is what confuses a lot of people because clearly right here it just simply says to train somebody, and that's all you have to do. When you actually go into the mission details, however, though, there are a little bit of extra information real quick, and you'll be seeing the clip up right now. What you basically have to do, though, is just grab anybody. Doesn't matter who you grab, whatever character you grab, as long as you can, of course, train them. And what you're going to do is you want to change the location of the stage, okay? So what I mean by that is whenever you train somebody, if you've ever changed it to, like, the Hyperbolic Time Chamber or Beerus' Planet or anything like that, change it to one of those. It does not matter which one you do. As you can clearly see in the clip that I've been, hopefully repeating correctly on the side there, all I simply do is I picked up a Piccolo that I've had for a while now. He's like a level 85 or something like that. All you have to do is simply go to the location spot, change. I just went up one. That's all I did. I changed it to the next part, which I believe is where Corrin is technically from Dragon Ball. That's all I did. I've got 100 of those things. I never really touch those things when I'm trying to train up characters or anything like that. But for this, that's all I need to do. I simply do that. Then on the weight part down below where you select the different types of weights that you can use, I just simply click on one of them, and then I pick the most easy weight, the lightest weight possible. Click one, then hit go. It's gonna train up my Piccolo. He's not even gonna go up to level 86 or anything like that, but it doesn't matter. I completed the mission. We're all good to go, and officially right there, that is how you complete this one. Because I know again a lot of people are getting stuck on that, and that gets you even the ship training center right there. So that's pretty cool. Okay, now. Real quickly for these two side ones right here, Doyobi and Nichiyobi, which means Saturday and Sunday Japan time, just simply Saturday and Sunday in Japanese. These ones are very simple. Use 44 acts for anything basically, again, except for EZA battles and tournaments. But if you use 44 acts on Saturday, Japan time, remember, do keep in mind it's Japan time, then you'll get one of the Supreme Kai medals. And if you do the same thing on Sunday, again, that's probably gonna be Saturday for most of you guys, then you get an Elder Kai medal. Very simple, okay? These right here, though, do not dictate if you get this extra stone in this ticket down here. These are just simply side little daily missions that you can do, okay? And then, of course, finally, once you've completed the first 4 missions, then you'll clear all missions. You'll get 1 stone, and you will get your second ticket right there. And then, obviously, you get your third one from logging in, so hence 3 tickets a day, okay? That's how these daily missions work, okay? So if you are not doing exactly what I just told you to, then you have messed up. You have done something wrong that has not allowed the mission to go through. Even if you think you have, go back in, try it again, and you'll be able to go. Okay, obviously, if you can't go into, let's say, the Hercule stage, then you've obviously done that one correctly. It's more likely than not the training one. Make sure you've changed the stage to what you need to, and then change the item. Just, you don't need to do a whole item or, a whole bunch of items or anything like that. Just simply use one item, and then train up your random character. It doesn't matter who it is. It can be an SR for all you want, and then boom, you're good to go, okay? Very, very simple. You're all good to go, okay? Now, these are all the Part 1 missions, as you can clearly see here for the kanji. Part 1, we've had these again since the 29th of January, basically. Covered all these again. You should have them all. They're just simply, like, for example, this first one is using Super Saiyan 4 Goku in a battle. Not full-powered Super Saiyan 4 Goku, just simply a Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Doesn't matter who. Bring a friend. Bring the free-to-play one, the STR one, whatever you want to do. And, of course, these all just, beat events, Z battles, all that stuff. Dokkan Awaken. Use Pass, which you got probably just from the Giru event, and then just simply using a ton of acts, okay? So again, those are all Part 1 missions. I've covered those already. Everyone should have pretty much all of those, okay? Part 2 missions. Let's start these off right now, okay? A lot of these actually don't really require a little video, but there are a couple that I will put up, okay? So first off, this first one right here is do not use a support item on a stage. Again, is a Dokkan event, a normal story event, or a training stage or whatever. Do not use a support item 5 times. Again, just on any stage. Doesn't matter which ones you pick. Go into, if you wake up one morning, go into the Mr. Satan stage, then go to the Orb stage, go to, the other Hercule stage, go into the training stage, and then finally, pick the Broly event or something like that. Beat all 5 of them. Do not use any support items at all, and you're good to go. You will complete this very first mission. Very, very simple, okay? Number 2 right here is complete any stage, again, under 2 minutes though. Nifun. Nifun means 2 minutes in Japanese. Basically go into, again, any stage aside from Extreme Z Battle or tournaments. Technically the World Tournament, I guess. And again, just doesn't matter. You can use items if you want to, if you really need to, but just simply beat it under 2 minutes. A lot of you are going to complete this, with ease, no problem. Mostly, I think, just simply, again, doing the Hercule stage, that's once a day, then, say, doing the B-Pan stage, and then, say, doing the Orb stage or something like that, and then, the next day you'll do 2 more, and boom, you're good to go. You'll clear 5 of those, no problem. You don't need to do it in one day. You just simply, again, it's within the time span that it allows for you to go ahead and do that, okay? Number 3 right here, clear stage 5 times with only super attacks. We've seen this many, many times. Hisatsu Waza, no mi de gokai clear. That's all it says, okay? So Hisatsu Waza is, of course, super attacks. Now, the one thing about this that you have to be very, very careful about is that if an additional attack happens and it is not a super attack, you have officially failed for that event, okay? So let's say, for example, you go into something as simple as the B-Pan event, okay? You don't even have to beat her. Technically, we can't, okay? You simply have to get through a ring of attacks one time, and then once the turn is ended, she flies off and the stage ends, okay? Now, if you have any orb investment or dupes into any characters and they do their first super attack and you're like, okay, cool, got my first super attack off, let's go on to the next one. But then all of a sudden that first character does an additional attack, let's say SSBE Vegeta, for example, who he automatically does an additional attack, but it's never a super on the second one, okay? The moment he does that move, boom, you failed it. You can't do it, okay? So my suggestion is to do this on like the Orb stage, again, the Mr. Satan stage that you've been doing to try and get your ticket every single day. Do those stages and make sure a super attack goes off because, again, they're very easy. You can usually one-hit most of these opponents, and then you're good to go, okay? So, again, any additional attack that is not a super attack will still count against you, okay? So, again, don't try to do this in Dokkan events or anything like that. Make sure it's an event you can just one-shot real quick, get on through, and you're good to go, okay? So, again, make sure you've done that, okay? Next, number 4 here, no damage de Gokai clear, okay? Again, very simple on this one. Go into an event and take no damage. Now, again, this does take a little bit of RNG because you could even go on to the easiest events, no problem. But if they attack at the very first spot, then they can do 2 damage to you and it doesn't matter. You have taken damage now. So with that being said right there, you're just, you know, again, it can be a little frustrating on that one, but again, very, very easy on that one, okay? Next is no continues. Again, you can't do this on the EZA battles, and you can't do this on the World Tournament. Again, they're not around, but I feel like I always have to restate it, okay? Bottom line, go into any event that you want that's normal, and don't use a continue. Pretty straightforward. You'll be able to get that one, no problem, okay? This one right here, these next 2 are completing these story events 5 times and 10 times. Doesn't matter which one. You can do the same one over and over again if you want to. Probably most of you are going to get this trying to go for the Vegeta Jr., because that's currently out right now. So make sure you go ahead and do that. But again, just 5 times clear it, 10 times clear it, you're all good to go. It has to be under the story mission section though. So any of those GT story events that are around right now, that's what these 2 count towards, okay? Again, this is the kanji for story, and that's all you really need to know, okay? If you go into like the training stuff though, that's not gonna count towards this, okay? So again, just keep that in mind. Next, the next 3 right here are very, very simple. Go into any Extreme Z battle and beat at least level 5, level 10, and level 15. Again, everyone's going to get this just by going into the Vegeta Jr. one because, again, that one's really easy. He's probably doable to free-to-play up to level 30, I would guess, because that's 30 extra stones there as well. So make sure you go ahead and do that. Very, very simple. Not much more to say, okay? These next 2 right here, everyone should already know exactly what these are. 300 act and 700 act. You'll get this no problem just trying to farm up medals or anything like that. Probably, again, just going for the Vegeta Jr. The Vegeta Jr. is going to take care of everything for you, and it's going to be very simple, okay? That's all it is. And once you have completed all of these missions, not including the daily missions, you will then get 30 stones right there. Man, that's 10 stones at 30. Man, I like that right there. So again, clear all part 2 of the missions right there, and you will get 30 stones. So, with that being said, we have officially covered every single mission that is in the game for the Year 4 celebration. Global, if you're watching this for some reason, and I guess if the English is a little off sometimes, because again, Global's English or their random translations can be a little off sometimes. Gresh and I have talked about this a little bit. You know, then that's all you have to do. So just make sure you follow this guide, okay? So again, the big ones you want to be watching out for, of course, are the training stage for this daily mission. And then I guess for the part 2 one would be the Hisatsuwaza one, the super attack one. If you do any amount of an additional attack that is not a super attack, you've automatically failed for that entire stage right there. You got to restart it or you got to finish it and then go back in again. So just keep that in mind, okay? So anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for the video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. As always, leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe if you happen to be new. Can we hit 50,000 subs before the end of March for doing 3 years of translations, guides, and other things on this channel? You guys have helped me out a lot so much. Can you help me out with this one goal of mine? I would really appreciate it. So anyway, that's gonna be it for the video. Until next time, everyone, I'll see you all in the next one.